Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today Monday, 6th of March 2017. This is Edward with the highlights of today's English newspapers. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Government to amend OMP Act. Draft legislation on amending the Act to be presented in the House. The government has drafted legislation to amend the Office of Missing Persons Act and a gazette notice has been issued on this regard. The draft legislation will be presented in Parliament shortly. The government decided to set up the Office of Missing Persons last year through an Act of Parliament, but it was not operational as yet. Missed calls. Man hacks wife with axe. A 51-year-old man who had discovered 2 missed calls on his 47-year-old wife's mobile phone had gone into a rage and cut off a part of her hair in anger and then proceeded to strip her naked before striking her with an axe, thereby causing her severe injuries. The man was arrested and ordered to be remanded till tomorrow by Gambola magistrate. The injured woman was admitted to Gambola hospital. Secondly, let's move to daily news. The main headline highlights Saitam degree awarding status. UGC report to shed light on procedure. Former UGC chairman Professor Kashnika Hirunimregama and former Higher Education Ministry Secretary Dr. Sunil Jayanawarathna have been summoned before the Committee on Public Enterprises on Thursday for questioning over the procedure taken to grant the degree awarding status to the Saitam. The University Grants Commission was asked by the COP to submit a report on Wednesday, giving details as to how the degree awarding status was granted to the Saitam. IMF chief's visit postponed. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Christine Lagarde will not be visiting Sri Lanka as scheduled, the IMF said yesterday. Ms. Christine Lagarde, Managing Director of the IMF, had been tentatively scheduled to visit Sri Lanka later this month. Finally, let's move to Ceylon today. To win their rights, rehabilitated LTT cadres form a new political party. A group of rehabilitated LTT cadres have launched a political party with the aim of winning their rights. Speaking to the media in Sampur on Friday, the leaders of the new party said they had registered the party Rehabilitated Tamil Liberation Tiger Party. 9 consultants say Duminda needs continuous medical treatment. Former Member of Parliament Duminda Silva's condition is such that he should receive continuous medical treatment according to a report issued by a medical board comprising 9 consultants attached to the Colombo National Hospital. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan newspaper highlights.